Africa, the motherland, land of safaris, incredible people, breathtaking landscapes, and a booming real estate market. You heard that, right? See, while the rest of the world is busy looking at the usual suspects, Africa is quietly becoming a place to invest. We're talking 1.4 billion people, rapid urbanization. It's like the world woke up one day and realized, hey, Africa's kind of killing it. And the best part, you don't need to be some Wall Street tycoon to get a piece of the action. Forget those million-dollar mansions in Monaco. We're talking about smart, strategic investments that can get you started even if you haven't quite hit your first million. Think of it like this. Everyone wants a piece of the next big thing, right? Well, Africa's real estate, yeah, that's the next big thing. Welcome to Africa Invest Now, where we ditch the boring suits and stuffy boardrooms and break down investment opportunities with a little bit of humor and a whole lot of insight. And today we're diving deep into Africa's real estate scene, showing you how to get started, the tricks of the trade, and how to avoid those investment potholes that can really put a damper on your returns. So buckle up, because we're about to unlock Africa's real estate goldmine. All right, let's kick things off with a strategy as old as time itself, buying land. You know what they say, they ain't making any more of it. And in Africa, land isn't just a valuable asset, it's a status symbol, a safety net, and a ticket to potential riches. We're talking about land banking, people. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trevor, isn't buying land expensive? Well, here's the thing about Africa. While land prices in established areas might make your eyes water, there are still plenty of emerging areas where land is surprisingly affordable. Think of it like buying stock in a company before it goes public. You get in early, the price is low, and when that company blows up, boom! You're laughing all the way to the bank. But where do you find these hidden land gems? It's all about spotting the areas with the most potential. Look for places on the outskirts of major cities, especially those undergoing rapid urbanization. Take Nairobi, for instance. The city's growing so fast, it's practically bursting at the seams. The areas just outside the city limits, prime real estate, my friends. And here's a pro tip from yours truly. Keep your eyes peeled for planned infrastructure projects, new roads, airports, industrial zones. These are like gold mines for land investors. Why? Because infrastructure equals accessibility, and accessibility equals higher land value. Imagine buying a piece of land for a song and then, bam! The government announces a shiny new highway that'll cut right through your backyard. Suddenly, your once sleepy plot of land is a prime location, and you, my friend, are sitting on a gold mine. It's like finding a $20 bill in your old jeans, except this time it's a whole lot more than $20. But hold on, before you go throwing all your money at the first plot of land you see, remember, location, location, location. Do your research, talk to local experts, and make sure you're investing in an area with real growth potential. And remember, folks, investing in land is a long game. It's not about getting rich quick, it's about securing your financial future and becoming a part of Africa's incredible growth story. So, you're ready to dive into Africa's real estate boom, but your bank account's looking a little, well, let's just say it needs a bit more boom to it. Don't worry, my friend, we've got you covered. Because in this chapter, we're talking about joint ventures. The ultimate teamwork makes the dream work strategy for real estate investing. Think of it like this. You're at a potluck, but instead of bringing a questionable potato salad, you're bringing your investment capital. And your partner? They're bringing the expertise, the local know-how, and the ability to navigate the ins and outs of the African real estate market. Joint ventures are perfect for investors who want to play in the big leagues without having to foot the entire bill themselves. You team up with a local developer or investor, pool your resources together, and boom! You're suddenly investing in larger, more ambitious projects that would have been out of reach on your own. Now, I know what you're thinking, Trevor. Sharing is caring and all, but what's in it for me? Well, besides the obvious benefit of investing in projects you couldn't afford solo, joint ventures give you access to local expertise. These local partners, they're like walking, talking encyclopedias of the African real estate market. They know the best areas to invest in, the legal hoops you need to jump through, and they can sniff out a shady deal from a mile away. Think of them as your real estate spirit guides, guiding you through the sometimes treacherous jungle of African real estate. But before you jump into bed with the first partner you meet, remember, clear communication and trust are key. Make sure you're on the same page regarding investment goals, profit sharing, and responsibilities. And for the love of all that is good in this world, get everything in writing. A well-drafted agreement outlining each partner's roles, responsibilities, and profit share is like that awkward pre-nuptial agreement. No one wants to talk about it, but it can save you a whole lot of heartache down the line. So there you have it, folks. Joint ventures, the perfect way to dip your toes into the African real estate pool without having to do all the heavy lifting yourself. All right, let's talk about the internet, the place where cat videos reign supreme and procrastination reaches Olympic levels. But hold on, because the internet isn't just for memes and online shopping sprees, it's also revolutionizing the way we invest in real estate, especially in Africa. That's right, folks, we're talking about the wonderful world of real estate crowdfunding. Now, I know what you're thinking, Trevor. Crowdfunding? Isn't that for aspiring musicians and indie filmmakers? Well, my friend, it used to be. But now, thanks to the magic of the internet, anyone with an internet connection and a few $100 can become a real estate mogul. Think of crowdfunding platforms like those online dating sites, but instead of swiping right on potential soulmates, you're swiping right on lucrative real estate projects. These platforms connect investors like you and me with developers looking for funding. And the best part, you don't need to be a millionaire to get started. We're talking investments as low as $100. That's less than a pair of designer sunglasses or a night out on the town. Now, before you go investing in every project that catches your eye, remember, not all crowdfunding platforms are created equal, just like you wouldn't trust a dating profile with a blurry photo and a bio that says, just ask, you got to do your due diligence before handing over your hard-earned cash. Look for platforms with a proven track record, transparent fee structures, and a diverse range of projects to choose from. And don't be afraid to spread your investments across multiple platforms and projects. Diversification, my friends, is the spice of life. And it's also the key to minimizing risk and maximizing returns. So there you have it, real estate crowdfunding, democratizing investment, one click at a time. Because in the wise words of the internet, sharing is caring. And in this case, it could also make you a whole lot of money. So you want to invest in African real estate, but the thought of forking over a massive down payment makes you break out in a cold sweat. Don't worry, my friend, because in this chapter, we're going to explore a strategy that's as smooth as a jazz saxophone solo. Lease options. Now, lease options might sound as exciting as watching paint dry, but trust me, this strategy is a game changer for investors with limited upfront capital. It's like having your cake and eating it too, except instead of cake, it's a piece of prime African real estate. Here's how it works. You find a property you like, and instead of buying it outright, you lease it with the option to buy it later at a predetermined price. Think of it like a try before you buy deal, but for real estate. You pay a small fee for the right to lease the property, and this fee is usually credited towards the purchase price if you decide to exercise your option. It's like putting a down payment on a layaway plan, except in this case you get to live in the property while you're saving up for it. Now, the beauty of lease options is that they give you time. Time to save up for a down payment, time to research the market, and time to make sure you're making the right investment decision. Plus, during the lease period, you can generate rental income from the property, which can help offset your monthly expenses. But before you sign on the dotted line, remember, and always have a lawyer review the lease option agreement. This document is basically the rulebook for your real estate relationship. So you want to make sure it's ironclad and protects your interests. So there you have it, lease options, the perfect way to dip your toes into the African real estate market without drowning in debt. It's like a slow dance with your dream property, giving you plenty of time to decide if it's the one. All right, let's be real for a second. Not everyone wants to be a landlord. The thought of fixing leaky faucets, chasing down rent checks, and dealing with tenants' complaints fills you with existential dread. Well, fear not, my friend, because in this chapter we're going to explore a hands-off way to invest in African real estate REITs, or real estate investment trusts. Now, REITs might sound about as exciting as a tax audit, but trust me, they're a fantastic way to diversify your portfolio and gain exposure to the African real estate market without the hassle of owning physical property. Think of REITs, like those delicious variety packs of cereal you used to get as a kid. Instead of sugary squares and frosted flakes, REITs offer you a delicious assortment of income-generating real estate, from shopping malls and office buildings to residential complexes and industrial warehouses. Here's how they work. REITs are companies that own and operate income-producing real estate. They pool money from investors like you and me, use that money to buy and manage properties, and then distribute the rental income back to investors in the form of dividends. Now, the beauty of REITs is that they're traded on stock exchanges, just like regular companies. This means you can buy and sell them easily, making them a highly liquid investment. Plus, REITs are required by law to distribute a significant portion of their taxable income to shareholders, which means you get a steady stream of passive income. But before you go all in on REITs, remember, like any investment, REITs come with their own set of risks. The value of REITs can fluctuate depending on factors like interest rates, economic conditions, and the performance of the underlying real estate market. So do your research, diversify your investments, and remember, REITs are like a fine wine. They tend to get better with age. All right, folks, it's time to talk about a topic that's close to my heart: affordable housing. See, in Africa, the housing deficit is real. Millions of people are struggling to find decent, affordable places to live. But this challenge also presents a massive opportunity for investors who are looking to make a difference while making a profit. Now, when I say affordable housing, I'm not talking about building shoddy shacks. I'm talking about developing quality, sustainable housing that's accessible to low and middle-income earners. Think of it like this. You're not just investing in bricks and mortar, you're investing in communities, families, and the future of Africa. And the best part, governments across the continent are waking up to the urgent need for affordable housing and are offering a range of incentives to attract investors. We're talking tax breaks, subsidies, and streamlined approval processes. It's like they're rolling out the red carpet for investors who are willing to step up and be part of the solution. Now, investing in affordable housing isn't just good for the soul, it's also a smart business move. Think about it. The demand for affordable housing is only going to increase as Africa's population continues to grow and urbanize. This means a steady stream of rental income for you and a tangible impact on the lives of countless people. But before you jump headfirst into the world of affordable housing development, remember, it's not for the faint of heart. It requires careful planning, a deep understanding of local regulations, and a commitment to social responsibility. But for those who are up for the challenge, investing in affordable housing is a chance to make a real difference in the world, one brick at a time. So, there you have it, folks. Africa's real estate market, a goldmine of opportunity just waiting to be explored. Whether you're starting small with land banking, teaming up with a local partner, or diving headfirst into the world of REITs and affordable housing, there's a strategy out there for you. But remember, investing in Africa is about more than just making money. It's about being a part of something bigger, something transformative, something truly special. It's about investing in a continent that's on the cusp of greatness, a continent that's brimming with potential, a continent that's ready to take on the world. So, what are you waiting for? Your African real estate adventure starts today. Do your research, connect with local experts, and most importantly, take action. Because the future of real estate is in Africa. Will you be a part of it? Africa is not just about real estate, it's a hub of innovation and technology. With a young and dynamic population, the continent is poised to lead in tech advancements. Entrepreneurs are creating solutions that address local and global challenges. Renewable energy is another booming sector, with solar projects lighting up rural and urban areas alike. Education is also seeing a revolution, with initiatives aimed at empowering the next generation. E-learning platforms are making quality education accessible to millions. Healthcare is improving with modern facilities and innovative health tech solutions. Agriculture is being transformed, with technology boosting productivity and sustainability. Local markets and artisans are thriving, showcasing the rich cultural heritage of the continent. Ecotourism is on the rise, attracting visitors from around the world to experience Africa's natural beauty. The vibrant music and art scene is another testament to Africa's creative spirit. Fashion designers are making waves globally, bringing African styles to the world stage. Sports are uniting communities and putting Africa on the global map. African leaders are engaging on the international stage, shaping the future of global diplomacy. The African diaspora is returning home, bringing skills and investments that are driving development. At the heart of it all are the people whose resilience and spirit are the true treasures of Africa. The future is bright, and it belongs to the next generation. So, as the sun rises over the African savannah, remember that this is just the beginning. The opportunities are endless, and the time to invest is now. From the bustling cities to the serene landscapes, Africa is calling. Will you answer the call and be part of Africa's incredible journey? The future of real estate and so much more is in Africa. Will you be a part of it?